Well, most of that heavy snow has pushed out of the Springfield area. We're done with that. We just have some moisture and definitely a whole lot of fog that has pushed into our area. Just look how low visibilities are in Springfield, and what you can't see through our tower cam is a little bit of sprinkles and drizzle that's been persisting tonight. It's going to continue to persist tonight and can persist for your Saturday as well. We're not done with this moisture. We don't begin this drying out process until Sunday. That's when we get drier and sunnier and warmer. You just got to get through kind of a soggy Saturday that's going to be on our way. Temperatures right now in Springfield, they're holding above freezing. They're at 34, and hopefully we can stay above freezing. Hopefully this drizzle just remains as drizzle and doesn't transition to any freezing drizzle. And here are the visibilities right now. Not great, and it's going to get worse as the night progresses. By the time people are waking up on Saturday, heavy fog is going to roll in and visibility is dropping down to 0 in Springfield, in Stockton, in Clinton, in Monette. But once we get into that afternoon hour, that visibility is going to move out east, and then it will improve as the day goes on. We'll still have that cloud cover and some threat of some flurries and drizzle that's going to persist throughout Saturday. But temperatures right now, really the main concern is this area southeast of Interstate 44, because they're starting to dip right at that 32 mark. Ava 31, West Plains 32, Mountain Home 32, and that's problematic because they're also starting to see some moisture slide into their area, which is why the National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory for this region right here, and that persists through tonight, and it's not going to get lifted until 8 a.m. And you can see the moisture that's starting to slide into these regions. It started off as a cold rain, but now as we're getting colder, it's transitioning to a mix and even registering some light snowfall and flurries that are occurring in this area. They're going to have it throughout that night, and this is how much more snow that they can see. From now until about Saturday night, they can get somewhere between a dusting up to 1 inch of snow, really in this band of areas that's southeast of Interstate 44. For the rest of us, we can get some more flurries that just want to blink around and persist on Saturday before we begin drying out on Sunday. You can see how it looks here on Futurecast. There's that snowfall that's really going to register and push in once we get closer to that midnight hour. Then once we get into Saturday, we'll keep the cloud cover. We'll keep the risk of drizzle. We'll keep the risk of some light mist. We'll even have some risk of some flurries occurring throughout the day Saturday. We start to shake this cloud cover and get rid of this moisture early on Sunday. And once we get into Sunday afternoon, a whole lot of sunshine is going to come into our region, which is nice because it's going to allow temperatures to warm up to the upper 40s, something that we haven't been experiencing too much this last week or so, and then we're waiting on this low pressure system. This is the low pressure system you've probably heard about that's going to come into our area, slide in on Monday. It's going to start off Monday with rain. I'm predicting that right now. I think snow will occur to areas in northern Missouri. For us, concerns of rain for Monday, it's once we get into Monday night, Tuesday morning, closer to that sunrise hour, we can start to see that flip to snowfall. And really heavy snowfall totals are occurring right now in central Missouri. It all comes down to this track of the low. If this low pressure system moves further down south, this heavy band of snowfall is going to move down south with it. But right now, expecting those heavy totals somewhere between 6 to 12 inches in this purple area. For this light blue area, places like Springfield, Branson, Ozark, I think you can expect somewhere between 1 to 3 inches that are going to be coming on Tuesday. For tomorrow, not going to be that warm. We're only going to be warming to those upper 30s. And when you factor in the feels like temperature, it's going to feel like the 20s for most of the day on Saturday. Warmer weather and probably the nicest day we're going to get for some time arriving on Sunday. That'll get us back to those upper 40s with sunshine, especially in that afternoon hour. But then we're right back to active weather. That's going to come back on Monday, starting as rain, and then we get that snowfall that's going to be pushing on Tuesday with another chance of snowfall a weekend from now. Friday, Saturday, we have a potential for another system that's going to come in and impact the Ozark skies.
We knew Old Man Winter would show up eventually, and he's starting to.
He took his time, but now he's here.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Matt. This week, we told